Nigeria is bad news under Buhari's APC regime. P2B, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Our country today is bad news. We now have the concentration of the highest number of people living in poverty, the highest number of out-of-school children. P2B, the presidential standard bearer of the platform of the Labour Party, has slammed President Muhammadu Buhari's APC regime for making a hash of the governance in Nigeria. Nigeria today is bad news, declared Mr. B, a former governor of Anambra State. According to him, Mr. Buhari's rule has ensured that poverty reigns supreme in the country, expressing fear that there would be a mountain of mess declared when a new president succeeds him. Our country today is bad news. We now have the highest concentration we now have the concentration of the highest number of people living in poverty, the highest number of out-of-school children, and the highest rate of unemployment, Mr. P2B stressed on Monday at the Private Sector Economic Forum organized by the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. A recent United Nations Children's Fund UNICEF report revealed that the number of out-of-school children hit 20 million. The Labour Party presidential candidate added the government that will come in 2023 will be confronted by an array of daunting challenges, both domestic and external. Mr. Buhari thought differently when he visited Imo, lamenting his regime's achievements had not been well publicized by those who ought to do so. Relative in terms of time and resources, this administration has done extremely well. I have to say it because those who are supposed to say it are not saying it, and I do not know why, Mr. Buhari said. In 2018, Nigeria displaced India to become the world's poverty capital, according to reports by Brookings Institution, while the National Bureau of Statistics reported that the rate of unemployment in Nigeria rose fivefold from 6.4% in 2010, hitting 33.3% as of the last quarter of 2020 under the Buhari regime. Its debt profile hit 42 trillion naira in June this year, within the regime proposing to borrow over 11 trillion naira to fund the 2023 budget deficit. Mr. Buhari's regime will bequeath Nigeria over 50 trillion naira in debt at the expiration of its tenure. We have recently deactivated our website. I can't go further. So now, in the year everything this up, it good say some of these things they're not being hidden. I thank God say a lot of things are coming out, like things where people like me and you feel know, supposed to know. Some of us know they know them. Some of us know they pull eye. You understand? Now, bad news now for this country. Some of us now they make us know they listen to news, but not knowing that we're actually doing ourselves a disservice. Now, this bad news, who they run away from? Now, you go supposed to charge us. You know when they tell you, say you know they do well for school, you know they do well, they talk and they know they talk but maybe your grades can't come outside, maybe you write exam, you know you can't see your GP. Now you can't shout, am I this low? You go ginger you. Now be the thing. See some of these things, they good make they hear them, not just hear them from only P2B mouth, but hear them from people they talk about, so that now we go this ourselves, they ginger ourselves, say no be like this country supposed to be. I be a lie. I'm telling you, we're supposed to be the one coming out to say, we're supposed to come out, they tell ourselves, say no, we cannot continue like this. All right. What was it when you were governor for 8 years? Jonathan's economic advisor, chairman of SEC, an article's running mate in 2019, running down the same country you're scheming to rule is not appropriate. I don't understand what you mean by running down. Is it not speaking the truth? The present government has really plunged the country into a hell of a deep pit. Now, let me say this. P2B saying the truth. You say the people where they come in. There was a time I was saying the person where they come in, the person go work, gone. You go work until in waist go break. In waist go break to pieces, because the kind of work where they go inherit from this present, you know, when person give you house, the person where they give us, you know, they care for the house, you know, maintain the house, you know, they cut grass, you understand, you know, to keep maintain building everywhere, just stay anyhow. The person will come and go spend money for maintenance. You go spend money to make that particular building, if not building look well, first of all, before you go come they do maintenance. the person will go collect this country, the person will go be the number one citizen come next election. After the election, the person get work to do. He share gun wale. In fact, the person go dey work, and I know as our people mouth use be. Then go come outside, they tell the person, that they tell, they go come outside, they tell and say no, they do anything. As in the person will be working his ass. The person go dey work himself. I go dey sweat himself out. Yet, go be like saying the work. Why? Because of the kind of work, the work pressure, the amount of work where they ground now. And the fact that he actually came out, Buhari actually came and said people are supposed to be talking good about his regime. Oh, guys, if you're not talking good about a regime, everybody not talking good about a regime, it means something they wrong. If everybody come say you be bad person, uncle, check yourself. If everybody wait there for environment say you be bad person, check yourself. It's it can't be now. You can't be the only one saying yourself to be good. That is it. You can't be the only one saying yourself to be good. Neither can those around you be the only one saying. If an outsider can come and say, okay, look at this person is trying, no wahala. But make everybody come and say, no, you're not a good person. No, it can't be. You can't be the only good person. That's not true. Mr. Obi, please, I respect and I like you. Don't talk too much to avoid mistakes. Look, Mr. Obi will make mistake. He will make mistake, and he will make mistake over and over again. You know why? Because we're human being. He's not a robot. Even robots sometimes they go overheat, they go give wrong info. And they tell you, or they go just break down, whether you like him or not. He's going to make mistake because why? He's a human being. There's nothing like so that you don't make mistake there. All right. They say speak the truth always, and you'll be set free from pains and anger. Okay. Now there's somebody that was saying Obi was actually the chairman of, the chairman of SEC, and I think that's what it means. I don't understand. Chairman of SEC say now be financial this thing, now be Senate president, say now be chief judge, I be say now be what's they call him? Say now be, is he the president? Was he the president, or was he a governor? No. So you cannot come out and say, what did you do then? Or was he even the Minister of Finance? Or was he the Minister of Finance? Was he the minister that make things happen in this country? No. So coming out to say, what did you do that? What did you do here? It is inconsequential. Fellow Nigerians, let us remember that it is the battle, the survival of the fittest that we are talking about here. Now who survive? Now go day, as in the survival of the fittest, now we day here. So make sure say this survival of the fittest. We know say not only ourselves we get. We don't get another team. We don't get another person. Make sure say we give them our best shot. So at the end of the day, we go day better. We go look back, on smile to ourselves, say yes, we really work hard and we really try to make Nigeria